Hello, VOD watchers. I appreciate you taking the time here to make it to part 8 of Grand Theft Auto 5 with a therapist. I have to take a little bit of time here at the beginning of this episode just in case you are a person who skipped part 7. If you watched part 7, I hope that it was meaningful to you in some way. I hope that you learned something from that run. If you skipped part 7 because you saw the disclaimer message at the beginning of part 7, I just want to give a quick, brief overview of what happened, just so that you have an idea narrative-wise what happened so that you're not lost. In episode 7, Trevor and Michael were brought in by the federal agents to torture and interrogate a guy who was connected loosely with a person who is considered to be a national security threat. Trevor engaged in torturing the man, in attempting to get information from him. The guy was willing to give the information without the torture. It was really a power move on behalf of the feds. Michael ended up shooting a person at the party, at this party that was happening on Vespucci Beach, that the guy who was being tortured identified. Michael took the shot. We don't know if it was the actual person. Trevor then took the guy that he was interrogating to the airport, which is where we currently are, and dropped him off. So that's where we are. That was the only mission we did. It is a pretty distressing mission to watch, which is probably why you skipped it if you saw the disclaimer video, but I wanted to give you a little bit of a heads up of what happened there. If at some point you ever want to engage in some educational content about torture and trauma, you are welcome to watch that VOD, but you did not miss anything by skipping that VOD if you skipped it. So thanks for, whichever route you took, thanks for making it over here. As always, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment if you'd like, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I really do appreciate all the engagement on this series. It's been awesome. It's been really helping to grow my channel, and it's really cool that so many of you support me. Share my content with people if you think they could benefit from it. It really does make a difference. So, without further ado, let's roll into part 8.
How do I know?
Let's go. So let's go see what this is all about. This is what I was gonna do yesterday, or what I was gonna do in the last part before we got called. Lamar, Loco, you scared me, but you kind of cool. We should chop it up sometime with Franklin or without him. Whatever, dog. That's from Lamar. I love how his profile picture is Chop. I know you can't see it because of my face blocking it, but Lamar's profile picture is Chop. Hey, Uncle T, it's Jizzle. Jimmy D to the motherfucking S. So glad you were back. My dad has been acting like a wacko biatch recently. All angry and shizzle. Calm him the fuck down. Let's hang. That's from Jimmy. Hold on. Ron. Some Chinese folks stopped by the trailer today. They seemed a little angry. Did you do something to upset them? Just heard a radio advert about the flying school. It's in Los Santos. Alright, we already got that. Hey, Trevor, meet me down at the lodge. We'll go hunt some real game. Oh, Jimmy emailed me. Let's hang out sometime. I smoke a lot of weed now, and maybe you can take me drinking or something. Alright, I don't know that he should call himself Jizzle, but... Race organizer... Bradley at iFind. Hey, it's Brad from prison. IT, it's Brad from prison. No, it must be an imposter or something. He's dead. I saw pictures of his funeral. I know. Why don't you come here and visit me? Brad. T, how's Los Santos? We miss you. We really miss you. Listen, there's been all kinds of crazy sniffing about. No one's happy, and it's hard for me to do my job as acting CEO of the business. I think you should come back and help me stay here forever, like we discussed. I'm worried about the lizard people that will eat you in Los Santos. They are there. The Lost seem to be in a lot of trouble since you paid them your last visit. The O'Neills also seem to have disappeared off the face of the earth. Abducted, I hope, but I reckon they'll surface again. Some Chinese fellas was seen sniffing about, asking after you in town. I reckon them guys that deal fell through with, but I ain't confirmed it yet. Either way, I miss you, your CEO, acting. Big Ron. God, can I unsubscribe from Ammunition's email list? Holy shit. Alright. I'm Trevor, man. I can stop on the highway all I want and read my texts. Better than texting and driving.
That is beyond annoying.
And, oh boy. I'm not a huge fan of Trevor's truck, but whatever. Hey, Dr. Mick, I found you through TikTok. I've always been a fan of analysis content. I was looking for a full playthrough of GTA 5, so you were an incredible thing to find. I've watched every VOD on YouTube and watched the Twitch VODs before they dropped on YouTube. Loving the series and your insight. Well, thank you, Clap Your Chat. I appreciate that. Thanks for watching my stuff. Alright, let's see what the deal is here. That's what she said. Hey, SA. What's up?
Where you from, Bato?
It's none of your business, okay? Hey, it's a slight accent. Fuck you. Hey, so I grew up in Canada, huh? What's a big fucking deal? You fucking racist. And before you fucking ask,
Chill, Holmes, chill.
no, I'm not a motherfucker.
Oh, that's what this is. Neutralize 30 gang members. Now we know. I won't be doing these anymore after this. I'm just imagining that this is all in Trevor's head. Like, this is Trevor imagining this. Like, he gets mad, and then he's like, man, what would it be like if I could just smoke all these guys? But isn't actually doing it. Because the cops don't come. Actually, you know what? That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to treat this as an intrusive thought, and I'm going to talk about it after we're done with this. And that's how we're going to headcanon this. Because I actually think that there is some potential to that as an explanation. Because nobody would ever survive this.
I'm putting the Vagos out of business.
They're also in like weird places they wouldn't be able to get.
Show some fucking tolerance. All I ask is for a little respect.
Okay, so this is a really good opportunity for me to talk a little bit about the difference between thoughts and behaviors. Trevor gets angry. In both of these rampages that we have done, the thing that kicked it off was that Trevor perceived what was happening as an affront to his ability to, or to his belonging And he's asking for respect. Which is interesting because my sense is that Trevor probably does not respect the people that he's asking respect from. Which is, I think, probably a theme. Because when you look at like Ron and Wade, I don't know that Trevor necessarily respects them. I think he expects them to respect him. Anyway, back to the point. So these rampages, I think, probably are intrusive thought spirals that Trevor has that are not unique to Trevor. We all experience intrusive thoughts. Thinking about shooting 52 gang members on the corner by a liquor store because you perceive to have been hurt by them is not actually a bad thing. There's really no consequence to it. You can think about it all you want. You see a baby on the street and you think to yourself, what would happen if I punched that baby? It's just a thought. You can think about whatever the hell you want, actually. It's kind of amazing that your brain can conjure up whatever it wants, and there is absolutely no harm done. There has been no thought in the history and existence of the human brain that has ever caused harm. None. It is behaviors that cause problems. So when intrusive thoughts become pervasive and people haven't learned how to respond to those thoughts in an effective way internally and then make decisions as the result of those thoughts, that's the problem. So if Trevor thinks about shooting 50 people in a gang, no big deal. If Trevor then decides to shoot 50 people in a gang on the corner, that's a problem. And what a lot of folks will do is they will blame their thoughts for their behavioral choices. You don't really get to do that. So everybody has intrusive thoughts. An intrusive thought is any thought that you don't want to have in your mind, that you didn't ask to have there. And the focus when we work on intrusive thoughts is to help people respond to the thoughts differently rather than try to get the thoughts to go away. The thoughts go away passively through how you respond to them. And then we get people to focus on the behavioral choices that they make, that they can choose to make. That choice may not seem readily apparent to somebody, but the choice is there. And so we want to help people see their behavioral options. But a thought, again, has never hurt anybody in the history of anything. It is behaviors that do. So Trevor may find this to be distressing. He may find this to be relieving. And honestly, if Trevor thinking about shooting 50 people is relieving to him, and then he goes about his day and he's able to be a good person, who cares? Right? You know, I could think about doing a line of coke on my desk. And if that thought makes me feel good enough, all right, cool, I thought about it. Now I can go be a loving husband. No harm. If I do a line of coke and then go talk to my wife, jacked up and high off my ass, and I say something stupid, that causes a problem. I think I've made my point. Brian, thank you for gifting that sub to Floaty. All right. You can think about things all you want. However, I will say this. One behavior that people often don't conceptualize as a behavior is saying the thought out loud. Is putting the thought into words and sound waves that other people hear. When I'm talking about thoughts, I'm literally talking about your internal dialogue. If a thought turns into a verbal message, you have done something that can potentially cause harm. And a lot of people don't think about that. A lot of people think that like saying something is a behavior. That's a behavioral choice. And sometimes people will put their thoughts out there in the hope that like they can receive some sort of reassurance from people in putting it out there, or they need other people to know what they're thinking. In therapy, that's very useful because that's how I know what a person's thinking is, because they put it into words. But your decision to take a thought and put it into language is a choice. And you need to be mindful of that, because using words can have a bad impact on the people and the environment around you. All right, so when we do those with Trevor, that's essentially what we're going to think about those as from going forward here. Social media is a perfect example of that, yes. Would folks who play violent video games, even though they aren't violent, fall into a similar category? Yeah, I'm not actually causing harm when I sit here shooting people in Grand Theft Auto. Like, I'm playing a video game. This is all just, it's electricity running through hunks of metal that makes it look like I'm killing people. At the same time, if this leads me to make choices in real life that are similar to this, that's a choice that I'm accountable for. So, yeah, I mean, and I think we get into a gray area with that, because there are developing minds that maybe have a harder time making the distinction, and we need to take that into account. But again, ultimately, like, yeah, the overwhelming, and I mean overwhelming, majority of people who play violent video games do not engage in violent behaviors in real life at all. I was actually thinking about that. Does the thought becoming a verbal thing pre-deposition to the action, or is that a correlation that doesn't equal causation thing? I think it's a very contextual thing, Ichibum. How do you deal with recurring compulsive thoughts? The nasty ones especially. First, I would recommend everybody watching this go watch my video on YouTube about intrusive thoughts, because I talk about that in significant detail. And I also would say that, like, again, it's all about changing the way you respond to the thoughts and changing the amount of energy you give to the thoughts.
We're swapping insurance.
Because redirecting cognitive energy is a skill that people have to learn and have to practice. And that's one of the ways that we do it. So for Trevor, we might say, like, all right, let's move your focus over to, I don't know, something other than shooting people, if that's something he doesn't want to think about. You have to replace the thoughts with something else. Oh shit. This is the guy that when we were Michael, we got high. Your ad here. Make your brand visible to tens of people daily. Be part of the growing industry. Cool.
What the fuck do you think you do?
Harry, what do you got for me, dog?
Sweet cannabis.
I wonder if
Can I
this will
get a
even affect
signature,
Trevor.
sir? For what? The most important fight of all. Poverty. No, another most important fight. The AIDS. No, another one. Animal welfare. Legalization. Here, sign. Shit, where's my pen? Where's my pen?
Legalization of what?
Of things the founding fathers took as a right to consume medicinal plants.
Legalize smoke?
Yeah.
You fucking kidding me? I make a shitload of money selling that, all right? The last thing I can handle is legalization. Now fuck off.
Take a drag.
No, I don't smoke it anymore. It interferes with the speed.
No, it's really good weed.
All right, give it here.
Don't ever accept drugs from strangers. PSA. Just don't ever do it. Don't ever accept drugs from people you don't know. Hell, I don't even know that I fully advocate for taking drugs from people you do know. But don't take drugs from people you don't know, friends. Trevor doesn't know it's not weed. Michael didn't tell him about this. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
He's not gonna feel anything, I bet.
Mellow, contemplative high that comes.
Oh, maybe he will. Okay.
Those clowns over there.
Oh no, he's afraid of clowns.
Oh, come on, Phillips. Pull out of it. I've gone through to the other side.
Destroy the vans to stop the clowns
You're scaring
from
the
regenerating.
kids now. How many fucking clowns can you fit in the van? This is a joke with no punchline.
Oh my god.
Stop laughing at me! I'm turning into a lightweight.
That was an interesting line. Stop laughing at me. I want to take us into the mind of a young Trevor. As adults, I would say probably the vast majority of us understand conceptually what a clown is. Clowns they're goofy, they have exaggerated features, they do things that are funny, they laugh. I know they creep a lot of people out, my wife included. But we understand them as generally being, lighthearted and fun to have it, like a kid's party. They do balloon animals, stuff like that. But the laughing, for a kid, you have a limited you don't have a conceptual understanding of clowns. You don't understand them in that way that I just described. So when a clown does its job, let's say at a party, as laughing and goofing around, if Trevor has had really terrible experiences with laughter where essentially people were laughing at him, they were laughing at his expense, particularly important people in his life, whether they were making fun of him, whether they didn't understand him, so they turned him into the butt of a joke, which happens frequently, whether they thought he was stupid, whatever it might have been. If they were scared of him. When Trevor sees a clown laugh, he would personalize it. And we might go to him and say, dude, you don't need to do that. It's just a clown. They're not laughing at you. It's what they do, right? But for Trevor, it's a reflection of a process that's happened in other contexts where when other people have laughed, it hasn't been fun for him. When other people laugh, it hurts. And so my guess is that Trevor either has to be the funny guy or he is averse to humor, because it's easy for him to personalize it and see anytime somebody laughs as being at his expense. And so that line, I think, gives us maybe a little bit of clarity into some of his thought processes. And when he's high like this, there's a chance that he might actually be closer to that early development.
Not selling this stuff. So funny, don't you? I knew I had problems, but this is seriously fucked up. I need to stick to meth.
It's a line you don't hear very often.
Look show!
I don't need to reload. Why do I keep reloading? Force of habit, I guess. Oh, Jesus! Okay, I can actually die in this. Try it again. So, for some people, clowns are not scary. My mom actually collects clowns. Like there was clown artwork and stuff all over my home when I was growing up. My mom, in collecting clowns, sort of didn't. I never really thought they were scary. But there are some people that just like their representation of clowns is different. But it is a common one that people are very uncomfortable with because of their exaggerated features, because they feel so, phony, because they're so eccentric. But
Come on! What is this? 2 for 1 now?
Yeah! Who's laughing now? Spoke too soon. Head spin. Not good.
And I suppose that's
Why they want to keep us suppressed. Gosh, it's been really interesting talking to you.
The fuck was that, huh? It was horrible.
Well, think about what I said.
I wonder what Franklin's fear will be. If Franklin even can go talk to that guy.
Democracy can suck my fatty.
I'm thinking about taking a human sexuality elective in psychiatry. I remember you mentioning that you taken a similar course. Did you have good experience in your course? I did not, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't take it. Ask around about the class that's available to you in your school and take it if people say good things about it. My experience is not a generalizable experience. One more thing I'll say about like Trevor with the laughter. You know, when he says like, who's laughing now? If my hypothesis is correct, which again, I never claim that anything I say in these streams is correct. It's just my hypothesis. If Trevor was legitimately hurt by laughter because of it being at his expense, that would mean that Trevor would see laughter and humor as a mechanism of power. He would make that association. So when he says, who's laughing now? The idea is like, I'm laughing, thus I have power. If I'm funny, I have the power. If I can make fun of you, if I can get under your skin, I'm winning. If you're laughing at me, now we got a problem. Because now I perceive you as having power. And that would be very deep. That would not be like a surface level kind of thing. That would be something that would be at his core. And I'm interested to see if going forward in the playthrough, if there are times that Trevor gets laughed at, how he responds to that. Because something tells me he ain't going to like it.
Fucking hell.
Sorry, lady.
Crazy fuck.
Get out of the car, ma'am.
Damn. Christ. Shit. Total fucking idiot.
All right, let's see what we got here. I wonder how Lester's gonna react when Trevor's back. Okay, so speaking of that, I think the whole reason behind laughter is to express a feeling of superiority over another person. No, that's not, at least I don't think so, DL. The way that we understand humor is that people laugh when they recognize that a situation that could have been dangerous is not. It's a social thing. Humor is the recognition of incongruities, but laughter is a signal that this thing isn't, it has the potential to be dangerous, but I have recognized it as not being dangerous. Thus, I'm going to laugh at it. And incongruities that are done in very specific contextual ways create humor. So that's why you often, when they say the whole formula for comedy is just tragedy plus time, right? Like, you can take things that either like were dangerous or might have like a heavier impact or whatever, and then when we talk about them with a certain way and introduce certain incongruities, we laugh. It's an indicator. It's why we also laugh when people like at fail videos, right, where like a person goes to jump through a rope into the water and they fall off early and they land on the beach but then they're fine, right? We laugh when people are fine. We don't laugh when they're not fine. We laugh when they're fine. That's kind of the understanding of it. Not as like it's not, as far as I know, I've never seen anything that indicates that it's a indicator of superiority over another human. I'm not sure that tracks. It's also, very community building. But laughter is a social mechanism. Hey, there's my burger vehicle. I was wondering what happened to that. I just had to park it. Boy, if that's not how you sometimes feel like you have to park in LA, I don't know what is. Potentially Ichibum, yeah.
And Trevor is
Trevor is a what?
Trevor is a good guy. He's like family. Got kid, ain't he, Floyd?
That's it, right? Yes, Trevor. but the thing is, I ain't been with that many women. I don't find it easy, and Deborah, we're getting married, so.
Oh, that's beautiful.
But I'm scared that she's gonna leave me. This is her place, and the fornicating. There's Mr. Raspberry Jam.
Whoa, whoa! Now, Mr. Raspberry Jam, he died a noble death, bringing great joy to a lonely man.
I ain't got a very big penis. Some girls laugh when they look at it.
Wow, show me.
Show me,
No,
boy!
I don't want to.
Mine ain't nothing special, but this boy gets the job done. All right? Now, Wade here says that you work at the docks.
Yes.
Look at me!
Can you just put your Johnson away, sir?
Oh, Jesus.
Yes, I work at the docks.
And? Anything interesting there for a man like me?
Well, I don't rightly know. What kind of person are you?
Oh, I'm that kind of person, Floyd. I am that kind of person. Now, let's get you, Wade, and that little tormentor down there to put these on. We are going for a ride. Gentlemen, the gateway to America awaits. Ron, we got an inside man at the port of LS. I'm gonna send you some information. I need you on point to help plan things.
I got it, T. I really miss...
Ooh, we're getting the boys back in town, huh? right, going to Pier 400. I mean, I'm not going to pause for every interaction with Trevor because it's a lot of the same.
Come on, then, Floyd, what you got for me?
Throw people off, take ownership of taboos, make people uncomfortable, control the situation. I mean, that is Trevor's mantra all the way through this. Like, if we do this every time, I'm going to say the same shit every single time. So Trevor tries to control every single engagement he's in. He's very good at it. He keeps people off kilter, and he gets people to do what he wants because they're always afraid of what he's going to do in response. That guy set some boundaries with Trevor, and Trevor actually kind of respected him, which is...
Like I said, I don't rightly know what we got. You're going to have to be more exact in your questioning, sir.
We're looking for something to steal.
Sir, I stole a pencil in elementary school, and I've been regretting it ever since.
Floyd always was a stick in the mud.
Look, sir, please, just tell me what you want, and I'll do my utmost to assist you in finding it.
Here's the problem. I don't know what I want. It's a bit, well, like pornography or a perfect turd. I can't quite describe it, but I'll know it when I see it.
You ain't aiding my comprehension.
All right. Well, how's this? $236 billion worth of cargo came through the port of Los Santos last year.
He's real good with numbers.
I don't want to hijack a truck full of pineapples, Floyd. You need to give us the inside track on what's coming through.
We don't know what's in the containers. They certainly don't put price tags on them.
Have you noticed anything?
I'm stuck in traffic
Anything
again.
different? Anything that might indicate something?
Well, there's been all these Merryweather folks hanging around.
Merryweather Security Consulting. Private army to the New World Order.
My butt's gone
The folks
numb.
waging outsourced shadow wars in 20 countries around the globe and recently cleared to operate on U.S. soil.
That, sounds like them.
So there's a private militia in the port. What are they guarding?
This one freighter, I guess now that you mention it, it ain't quite right.
A freighter. Perfect. Can I get on board?
No, they won't let you anywhere near it. They're kind of assholes about it, actually. The other day, my colleague, Ralph...
I don't give a shit about Ralph. We gotta take a look. Is there anything else?
There's another bunch of Merryweather guys out by the Navy warehouse. They got boats coming in and out. I heard they was testing something.
All right. We'll take a look at that as well.
That is a key line. Trevor says, I don't know what I want. That makes him just inherently unpredictable. It makes him inherently scary for people. Because this is one of the important things that people tend to define for themselves, and we hear it in conversations all the time, is what do you want? What are your goals? What are you working toward? I talk about this in therapy all the time. That, like, if we can't define a little bit of an idea of what you're working toward, then things feel aimless. They become unpredictable. You kind of go where the wind blows. So when Trevor says, I don't know what I'm looking for, that is anxiety inducing, because it's like, well, then what are we doing? Right? And Trevor has this like calm, cool collectedness about it. Like, yeah, I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm just trying to figure things out. I don't even know if I care. But for the people around him who probably have some idea of what their goals and stuff are, that's very chaotic. Entropy in its finest form. And it can be scary to be around people who don't have any kind of direction and don't really care about their survivability. It's not fun to be around, which is why Trevor can be very unsettling. We always like to know why people do what they do, because it gives us answers for those unknowns. All right, what are we doing here? Holy shit! That guy just tried to steal that guy's truck? Dude, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my God, guys. What is going on here? Excuse me. Oh my God. Guys, we're all trying to get somewhere, okay? We're all trying to go somewhere. We're all trying to... Oh my God. We're all just trying to get where we want to go, all right? Okay, there we go. Wow, an ambulance even comes for this? This is... Hold on. This is amazing. We're gonna watch this. I want to see how this unfolds. Holy shit! Ma'am! What are you doing? The paramedics are in the middle of the street! Those guys are like, nah, he ain't got a chance. We're just gonna leave him there dead? Is that really what? No rush. That's it? Just gonna leave him? Oh my God. And then people... and then people are just gonna drive to work like there's not a dead guy sitting in the middle of the road. Paramedics are like, nah, we're not funded enough for this shit. Somebody else will find him. Oh my God. It's terrible. Holy shit. Oh God. Yeah, the guy didn't have the right insurance, so they just walked away. They checked his pocket. Is he an organ donor? No. Does he have insurance? No. Alright. We're not getting paid for this shit. Wow. Wow. Somebody was nice enough to call an ambulance, though, I guess. Just America things, am I right? That was wild. I can't believe we just saw that. That'll make for a good Friday TikTok.
These bridges, they the only way out the port?
Yeah. Once you're off them, you're straight on the highway. A truck can come here, load up, and get on the blacktop, keep on going till he runs out of gas.
Real poetic. What happens if an alarm's tripped?
The National Office of Security Enforcement monitors the whole area. If something goes off in Port City, every road round here gets shut down. No way anybody could come in or out.
It is indeed, Neuro. Alrighty.
Go park and get to dispatch.
Yep, will do.
Go park and get the dispatch.
Come on, shift's about to start.
Thank you. Go anywhere with the right suit and the right clipboard. You can do anything you want. Here we go.
Here comes the suit. I gotta check in.
Remember, Floyd, this can go real wrong real quick.
It don't matter what went in his mouth. It matters what came out.
We got a waste spillage and I got a slot on the cleanup crew. There is nothing that Wade here ain't gonna do for a warm meal. Hope you got a strong stomach, son. Get in there. You gonna take me to see this freighter?
Yeah, it's over here.
You ever got helicopters coming in and out of here? You know, those big sky crane things that could pick up a whole container?
Now, this is restricted airspace. They won't let anything out of here without clearance. Shoot it down if they have to.
So how's a man in a hurry supposed to get in and out of this place?
Well, we got a port that's stretched to 50 feet.
You know, what's the Coast Guard response like?
Well,
Okay, if you didn't think Trevor was smart before this mission, I really hope you're thinking he's smart now. This dude is covering every possible base he possibly can. The amount of knowledge and insight that Trevor has into stuff like this. You don't ask these questions. You don't speak this confidently about it if you don't know what's going on. Trevor is a intelligent and controlled man.
got cutters, 45-foot response vessels, air support. You're not gonna move much faster than them, especially if you're carrying something.
Maybe I'll have to saddle you up and ride you across the Miriam Turner overpass.
I just said they had the water surface real covered.
Okay.
Trevor makes a lot of sexual jokes. We've seen this several times. And he says it primarily, at least from what we've seen so far, he uses it as a tactic with men. And it brings up the topic of how sex is not always something that is a reflection of connection and intimacy. For some people, sex is power. And when we talk about things like sexual assault and harassment and rape, it's not really about sex. It's power that has sex as the front or the veil. So Trevor makes these comments, whether he's sexually interested in them or not. Trevor makes these comments as an assertion of power to create imagery in Floyd's mind of Trevor dominating him, which is all the way to get these people to internalize this idea that Trevor has power over them and is in control of them, so that they don't assert boundaries and they don't take control. He saw Floyd stand up to him in the apartment, and I think he's likely to try to break that down. But Trevor doesn't break that down directly. Trevor breaks that down using various linguistic tactics. And his constant idea, like even with Michael, when he said, you know, I'm beginning to think you want to fuck me, that's all conversation about power. It's not about sex.
That is the freighter I told you about.
What do you think they got on it?
We just stevedore them. We ain't meant to know what's in the containers.
But
These are marked military. Government.
anything weird about that?
The government stuff is hot freight. Pulls up, goes right through. This stuff's just been sitting here.
You are beginning to arouse my curiosity.
Over there, 2 o'clock. Looks like Forrest got on the wrong side of some Merryweather guys.
You! We need 2 guys on the handler. Couple of containers and Baby gotta be brought up to F. That ain't a question. Get on it. Now!
Yes, sir.
Get up. We gotta do this.
How about I run that prick over in this thing?
I thought you wanted to scope the place. We don't get the containers, they're gonna check your card. Oh, I'm getting nervous.
You're always nervous. Relax.
Not always.
How on earth are you supposed to
around
drive
you.
this?
And it's just Cousin Wade's on his own. He better hold it together, stick to the story.
He'll be fine. Boy's on a waste clearance crew. He's never happier than when he's neck deep in shit.
Be careful.
Lift this up so I can actually see where I'm going. Oh, we're doing this in first person. You bet your ass we're doing this in first person.
Don't hit me!
Those are the containers in Bay B.
Right.
They're so on to us. They're gonna check us.
Position the container handler over a container. That's what I'm doing. Right? Oh. Oh. All right. I didn't go to school for this. There we go. There we go.
Hook it up.
I'm going, Floyd.
Okay, we got it. Let's take her down to Bay F.
I know why they call them handlers, because they handle like a dream.
This ain't a toy, sir. It's heavy machinery.
Thank fuck I'm high as a kite.
You should not be operating this vehicle while under the influence.
I'll operate you under the influence if you're not careful.
Yeah, there's another one. There we go.
You happy? Now I'll get the other one for you. Me, anyway. I'm gonna need a better view of that freighter.
I'm sorry, but this is as close as you going to get.
Nah. I need to take some pictures. Send them to my guy, Ron. I'll need a proper view.
There's the cranes, but...
Cranes! Perfect!
Oh, shoot.
I'm a real pro now. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Smooth, baby. Smooth.
And attach it.
Hey, whose dick you have to suck to get this job? Being a stevedore used to be back-breaking work. Now you're paid brain surgeon bucks to push an oversized shopping cart.
I did not fellatiate no one to get this job. Deborah's old friends with the... well, with the...
With the say no more. You didn't fillet no one, but darling Debbie probably did. She probably enjoyed it.
You big D-head.
What do you think? I stack them? I think I probably stack it. Right? Or maybe, no, I probably just lay it down next to it. Stack them for the content? Alright, we'll stack them. Let's go. Because I'm a goddamn pro.
If my work
Hell
here is
yeah.
done, I'm going up the gantry.
Not bad. Not bad. All right, Floyd. You deal with this, buddy. Hell yeah. Angle's a bit off, but you know what? We got it done. It's pro level. Let me just hop on the crane real quick. Gotta do maintenance. Oh, I'm OSHA. OSHA inspections. Another shout out to the fine folks at OSHA.
Hey, there ain't time to admire the view. I've been waiting on a crane driver nearly an hour.
Uh-oh.
I'm not permitted to drive cranes, buddy.
Hey, you need me to get your union rep up here right now? Sooner you get in the cab, sooner we can get out of here.
This is on you.
Come up onto this catwalk, then go down the ladder and into the cabin.
Yeah, I can see how to go there, buddy. This is laid out stupidly. All right.
All right, I'm here. What do I do?
Load
First
the
up,
containers.
Position the cabin over a container. The lights on the bottom of the spreader will help you position it.
Okay.
That's it. You're in position. You're in position, so drop the spreader down and secure the load.
Can do.
She's there. Lock her on. You got it. Now pick it up so it'll clear the other containers and move it down to the end. Take us to the other end. Bay number 5. Right down at the end.
A number 5? Oh, I see. Okay. There we go. Place it on the truck. Nice.
That's the truck. Ease her onto it. You want to line it up with the frame of the truck.
Oh, it's swinging. Oh, baby.
Containers locked. All that freight. Signalman and crane driver working together.
Hell yeah.
Thing again.
Again.
Back up to the other end.
Love it. You had to play only one game for the rest of your life? What would it be? Oh
Get
god,
in
I don't
position
know.
over the second container in Bay 1.
Probably Destiny, I guess. As long as it stays updated. Good shit. There we go. Just wanted to pop and say thanks. I asked almost a year ago about how to tell if a therapist would be a good fit and ended up finding one who's really helped me move past some stuff. I sent this once before but picked an action section. Well, Duro, thank you for reposting that so I can see it. I am really glad that you were able to find that. That's a big deal, friend. And if I was helpful in that process in any way, it was my pleasure. Shit.
You're done. Break time.
Wow. I mean, this is some view, ain't it? I'm gonna take a couple shots for my boy.
Go to the vantage point at the end of the catwalk. All right. Let's get some photos. Use the camera phone to take photos of the boat. Good thing Trevor has a Windows phone with its 41 megapixel camera. Okay. Take a photo of the guard on board the ship. Take a long shot of the back of the ship. Can do. Send the images to Ron. And you know what? Just for good measure. Photos received. I'll turn up some info and get back to you when I have something. Sweet. Just for the gram. There we go. Good. Hey, it's Brad from prison. That's too bad. I miss you, my brother. What was my response? Now ain't the time for visits. Oh, okay. Alright, let's get out of here. Job well done today. Job well done. Proud of the hard work that we've done. I'm going to use this opportunity to say how much I appreciate all of you being here. Whether you're here live with me on Twitch, whether you're watching the VOD on YouTube. Thank you so much for your support of my channel and what I do. I really enjoyed making this content for you. I am honored that so many people are willing to watch it and engage with it. Y'all are fabulous. And it means so much. So
Trevor,
thanks for your
come on.
support.
I can take you over to the warehouse. This rig ain't being used.
Alrighty. Drive to the docking area.
It's over on the other dock. So they've been guarding one of them dry docks. We can take a look at it, but no one's allowed around there.
Normal rules don't apply to us, Floyd. We're going in.
I don't know. The rules applied to me my whole life. I like rules.
And look at you. You're a failure. You're in a loveless relationship.
What do you mean? Loveless? I love Deborah.
If she loved you, she'd be here, wouldn't she? But she's not.
Ugh.
You know I'm insecure.
You've got a dead-end job.
Oh man. All right, this is okay. So, this is another example where it would be really easy for us to blame Floyd for this. Where we would say, "Dude, Floyd, you shouldn't have told Trevor that you're insecure about your relationship, man. That only gives him ammo." No, this isn't Floyd's fault. Trevor is taking information he was given, and he is using it to control this situation with Floyd, to keep him on the rears. He is speaking confidently about something that he knows nothing about, and because Floyd is insecure about his relationship, he is more likely to listen to Trevor. Trevor is instilling doubt about things that matter to him, and is in some ways sort of grooming him of like, yes, I know you better than anybody else, buddy. I know what you're in. I'm looking out for you, Floyd. He is systematically breaking Floyd down. He has to. Probably because he's afraid that Floyd's going to snitch. Because if Floyd's a rule follower, as he just let on, Floyd's anxiety is going through the roof. So Trevor needs to override Floyd's anxiety about what's going to happen in his workplace with his own, so that Floyd is too afraid to speak up at work because he thinks Trevor is a more scary thing to deal with. Absolutely, absolutely an intentional tactic going on here for Trevor.
What? Dead end? No.
Floyd, it's dead end.
Being a unionized longshoreman's one of the best paying jobs in the country. You tell people around La Puerta that's what you do, they're liable to rob you. They're so jealous.
No one's jealous of you, Floyd. They pity you. You're abused by that woman. You're abused by these slave drivers. I mean, I've never worked so hard in my life.
It ain't so bad. I've been doing this every day for 10 years, only usually with less of the criminality.
You're wasting your life, Floyd. It's lucky we turned up when we did. I'm saving you from yourself.
We ain't heard from Wade.
What are you, his mother? He's fine.
The spillage shouldn't take this long to contain. There must be a lot of it.
Good. Keep him busy while we get to work.
There it is. Also, him separating him from Wade, getting some alone time, that's another tactic. Because he's more likely to trust Wade. So if he can separate Wade out, gives him a chance to build a relationship with him, to instill some of these thoughts in him. I mean, he's absolutely taking advantage of Floyd. And Sky, you're very welcome. Thank you for sharing that message and following up on that. I really appreciate it. I'm glad that that video had so much of an impact on you and on him and your relationship. Is there anything else I should keep in mind if I'm seeking couples therapy instead of therapy for myself? Just involve if you're looking for a couples therapist, make sure that the person you're going to go to therapy with is involved in that process with you. A lot of times couples therapy is relegated to one person to decide, the therapist. It should be a joint process. You should both be working on that and making sure that the vibes look good to both of you. Make it a joint endeavor from the very beginning. All right. Trevor is a mastermind of manipulation. He's really good at it. It's a survival tactic for him. Again, doesn't excuse his behaviors, but they are understandable through that lens. Restricted access. Warning, all vehicles must display dock permits upon entry.
Hey! You can't come through here. It's restricted access.
No entiendo. No understando. Huh? Manifesto. Manifesto say deliver here.
Hey, stop.
Where the fuck
Get
do you
back
think
here.
you're going? Get back out! Back out!
You must have got confused. God don't speak English. Must have misread the
Manifesto. He said go here. You get him! Get him! Get him!
Sorry, you're gonna have to go it alone.
Holy shit. Trevor. Oh my god. Oh shit.
Trevor, these photos, you've really stumbled onto something. The ship, Merryweather.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about the ship. If we put a man with a gun on the bridge next to it and get a guy on board, I think we got a good chance of taking over.
Way it looks to me, there's a container below deck. They're guarding it for the government, keeping it off the books. Serious military technology, most like.
Yeah, of course. I just found a manifest. They're testing something out at sea. It's gotta be that. Now, get back to work. The TPI conglomerate ain't thriving. There's only one man responsible.
Of course, yeah. But I'll start pulling all the intel I can get on Merryweather at the same time. I got a file here somewhere.
Thanks, Ron. Then that's up to you to, I mean, there's not much I can do about that, Spirit. I mean, if your partner doesn't want to be involved in that process, but they're willing to go, then if you've decided that you found somebody with good vibes, then cool. I mean, it's up to you to make a choice with what you want to do with that. And I mean, I'm not generally a fan of that, but I'm sure maybe your partner has their reasons. So, you know, at that point, it's sort of like up to you to decide how you want to proceed with it. I'm glad they're willing to go, though. And maybe that ends up being an issue that gets discussed. Who knows? I do have a video about first session for therapy and what to expect. So if you want to watch that video, if anybody that's watching this is interested, if you want to know what to expect in your first therapy session, that video may be helpful in terms of like what kind of questions to ask, what handling the informed consent and service agreement process is like, all that stuff. Alrighty. I don't know that I want to take this truck all the way to Floyd's. Alright, turn here. I can honk too. I want to make sure everybody knows I'm coming. Oh! I don't know why honking a car horn is so much fun, but man, is it ever fun. Alrighty. Through here. Almost there. And we dump the truck. No pun intended. Trevor, why are you walking so slow, buddy? How's the burnout level in the therapist community these days? I have no idea. I am but one therapist. If therapists don't take care of their self-care, it's probably pretty bad. If therapists do a good job of keeping their self-care routine going, it's probably okay. But I have no way of knowing how the entire community is doing.
What in the name of all things holy?
Oh, no. Wade. What the hell?
I tried to stop it, but it just kept coming and coming.
Oh, it's there, Wade. Look, you're just not cut out for honest work, all right?
Did you get what you needed?
Yeah, more or less. Yeah, I just got to figure out a place to plan this now. All right, this'll do.
That woman ain't even fine. Ain't no one understands why Floyd lets her use him so.
It's low self-esteem, Wade. We got to build him back up. Now. And there, perfect. All right, so based on my observations, I'd say these Merryweather security cocksnots are sitting on something real valuable. I think they got 2 of these things, but we only need 1. First one is on that freighter in a container below deck. They got guards all over that ship, so it's likely they're keeping it on ice. The air, land, and sea routes into the port will be locked down as soon as we make a noise at these X's here. Which means we have to blow up the ship and grab the thing underwater. Need a guy to plant the bombs, a guy to look out for him with a rifle, and a guy to grab the thing, whatever it is, underwater. That means stealing us a submarine, of course, but you can find us one of them, can't you?
Huh?
Now, the other one is off the coast being tested. They're running the operation from the dock where I last saw your cousin. We'll need a submarine for that too, and probably a chopper, a big one. We go out there, look around underwater, locate it, bring it back here, and find out what it is.
Here? To the Congo?
Aye, so, what do you think? Container ship or whatever's offshore?
Oh, man. You know what? Just for funsies. Go ahead and vote in the poll. I'm gonna go pee really quick while we think this over. This is an interesting choice. Wow. We can't do. No, I think we gotta pick one or the other. So we either gotta.
The problem is, both of these are foolproof.
So we either sink the freighter, or we go offshore. Offshore seems like it's probably less likely to stir up too much. I mean, it seems like it would stir up less commotion. Blowing up an entire freighter seems a little ridiculous. We'll go offshore. I like the idea of having a helicopter involved.
Offshore. Deep sea adventure. Gotta be.
Okay.
You and Floyd can help, and we'll bring along Michael and his unpaid intern. Okay, all right.
What is that smell?
Oh, we are going straight to the local union rep. Wade here was injured in the performance of his duties. Human waste has seeped into his very pores, and I am sorry to say this, but I don't think he's ever going to smell normal again.
You can't go to the union.
You are union, all right? And you vouched for us, all right? You look at him, man. Smell him. No. Smell him.
Trevor, you're planning a robbery on my place of work. You violated Mr. Raspberry Jam, and God alone knows what else. You damaged Deborah. Look, my lady and my union, that's all I got. So why don't we just let this all slide, huh?
If you're comfortable with what's happened to your cousin, then so be it, all right? But I would give him a bath and rinse him off.
No! No bags!
I feel terrible for Floyd. Stevie, thank you for the 100 bits. So when people say, "Oh, that person's just crazy," it sounds like they're writing somebody's off. Yeah, they are. It's dehumanizing.
Ah, Trevor. Hey,
Mikey, hey, listen. Loving it here in LS. Really settling in. Getting my first enema tomorrow. Anyway, I heard about some action.
Yeah, huh? Yeah, okay.
Oh, you bet it's okay. Listen, I gotta do a little prep work, but so far it's looking pretty tasty. I'll need you to bring along that kid you've been hanging with, Franklin. Oh, yeah. Oh, and how's your flying? You might need to take a few classes at flight school.
Why would I need to do that?
Trust me, you'll regret it if you don't. Gonna be just like old times, pal.
Okay. Yeah, Stevie, the fact that that's happening in your primary care office is terrible. I don't think that people should be talking about people in that way, at the very least openly. But yeah, saying that, you know, oh, this person's just crazy, kind of like what we've talked about with Trevor, it kind of writes off whatever kind of agency that person has. Boy, that's a hard one for me to answer, Stevie. I don't know that I have an answer for you on that one, friend. There's a lot of stuff that has to be taken into account there, and maybe just speaking to the fact that it's, yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one, man. I don't know that I can comment too heavily on that without knowing more details. Focus on what you can control is the best I could probably say to that. Ooh, let's go snag this. Well, I think maybe... Let's go... You could go do that mission. We'll stick with Trevor for a little while. Good night, madame. Why a person would leave this car unattended with the door open is beyond me. I swear Rockstar has cars coded to change lanes in front of you just to mess with you. I seen a sub, Trevor, down at the docks on a ship called Daisy Lee. You could, like, snap the ropes or something. Maybe they's in some switch to drop it. Wade. Alright. Thank you, Wade. Well, never mind. Let's go do that. Change of plans, chat. Let's go. By the way, Jag, I've seen you've been role-playing as a cop on GTA Online. How do you like doing that? Is that fun? Woo! That's really cool to hear. Ooh, baby. We are flying. Hey. Only place we get that kind of chopper you need is Fort Zancudo, boss. Watch out for other helis in the area. Might be easier if you take them out first. Wade. I like how Wade signs every text he sends. I got to get more lithium in my way, boy, show. Fine. Open the gate for me. Rolling in here like the union rep supervisor guy that makes a shitload of money. Woo! Retrieve the sub. Oh, Lord. Don't mind me, folks. I'm just a guy that wants to go for a swim. Oh. Well, this is interesting. We're just OSHA. Just here for an OSHA inspection. That's all this is. I'm like a secret shopper, but OSHA. Oh, this is going to be intense. Because there's no way people are just going to let me on the boat. Here we go. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. And hit the button. That's all I gotta do. Wow. That easy, huh? No controls. How do I... Oh, God. How do I surface? I don't remember how to... Oh, God. Oh, God. How do I go up? Oh, my God. Oh, God. I don't remember... Come on. Everything went great. Until I forgot how to swim. That easy. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Let's try it again. I got so excited. Forgot how to swim. Yep. Pretty much. There we go. Easy peasy. I don't...
Trevor? Floyd, I've got that submarine we talked about. You gotta help me store it for a few days.
No way.
Floyd, don't go quiet on me or I'll come around and I'll, well, we both know what I'm talking about.
Okay, all right. Bring it around to 400 at the Western Docks.
On my way.
Look, I'll have a truck to bring you around the warehouse.
What's this? The union man doing an honest day's work?
There's nothing honest about this, sir. But this is a dishonest day's work, if ever I've seen one.
Hey, we're not hurting anyone.
No, but no one except whoever owns that submarine and the mercenary folks on the freighter.
Do some research on Merryweather Security Consulting, friend. They'd be on trial for human rights offenses if the U.S. government didn't protect all its contractors from any kind of suit, military or civilian. They're immune from prosecution, and they behave like they are. Murdering, stealing, high on power, guns and anabolic steroids. Lucky bastards.
Look, I don't know about that stuff.
Oh, you're right. You don't. Merryweather are employed by the richest, greediest scum on the planet to shit on the poorest and the neediest. So we are going to enjoy shitting on them.
Oh, great. I look forward to that.
Okay, well that's more like it.
All right, nice little cruise in the sub. No, you don't need a permit, Spirit. You can post it. You should post it in stream clips on Discord, though. Because, oh yeah, so those of you that are here live, if you do post clips on the stream clips in Discord, it does help Sean make TikTok clips. So, if you ever see something funny that you like and you think would be a good TikTok clip, you can post it in stream clips. And sometimes it'll make it to TikTok. This is cool. Whoa. I don't know what reason there would be to have a submarine tied to that ship, but... Also, I have no idea if I'm going to the right place. Oh my god. Alright, just a little extra stroll. You know, I just want to make sure it works well. That's all. We'll be making a turn here. I wanted to tour the area. Spend a little extra quality time. We're going the scenic route. This is a cool little contraption here. I still watch your clip of Alligator Jesus on Red Dead. That's gonna be a hard moment to top. The comedic timing on that was ridiculous. Love that they rendered the entire inside of this too. It's so great. Hey, a little yellow circle to help me out. How can you do a heist with that? Right? I gotta know how fast this thing moves. I gotta know what I'm working with here. It's very important.
You there?
Yes, sir. I'm on the crane. Surface, and I'll bring you shoreside.
All right.
Nice. Way to go, Wade. That thing has got to be so heavy.
Oh, what are you doing? It's done. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, all right.
Hurry up.
All right, here we go. All right, I'm here. It's just down the road. Los Santos Marine, past the shipyards.
All right, fellas, don't mind anything you just saw. It's all good. Just keep doing your thing.
Covered properly.
It'll be fine if we just get there.
Are you being short with me?
No, sir.
Totally
I'm
inconspicuous.
certainly not being short. I'm just not used to this kind of pressure.
If you turn a crew onto a score, you gotta be ready for the heat that comes with it.
I didn't turn anyone on to anything. You threatened and cajoled and tricked me.
You don't want to cut? Just walk away.
I can't walk away. You're robbing my workplace and running the show from my home.
Deborah's home. No cut for you, no cut for Deborah.
Yeah, Trevor's failing to realize, or he does know it, probably, that he's got all the power here. Yeah, what is Floyd gonna do? Yeah, you want out? Get out. What? Like, Floyd is literally being held hostage in this.
Take it in this warehouse here.
Oh, boy.
You can park it there.
You're sure it'll be okay there?
Sure.
All right. If you're wrong, I'll eat your sweet meats. Now get out of here.
I will say Trevor must have been a very fun character to write. Because you can really just kind of do whatever. Alright. Now what? I also leave? See you later, Floyd. Alright, so sub is acquired. Now we just gotta go get the helicopter. Which shouldn't be too difficult to do. You can steal a submarine, you can steal a helicopter. That's what I always say. Oh, you asked me to remind you about getting that chopper from Fort Zancudo. I know you haven't forgotten, have you? I haven't forgotten, Wade. That's where I'm going, buddy. You guys don't mind if I yank this Mustang here, do you? Don't worry about it. Look at all the cigarettes in here. Don't worry about it, fellas. Yeah, you're cool. You didn't see anything. Where are we getting? Oh, helicopter's all the way up here. Wow, we got a ride to go on. Man, whoever smoked those didn't even smoke them all down. We got smokes for the road. We're good to go, baby. Let's go get it.
That was close.
Whoop, whoop. There we go. Easy peasy. Alright. Down here. This would be a great time for me to be able to turn on some tunes. Really sucks that I can't do that. Actually, I can do that. Hold on. Let's put on... Better than nothing. Put a little DrMick on the radio. If you like the music playing on the radio right now, you can stream it on Spotify or Apple Music or purchase it at drmick.store. Some chill road tripping music going on. I would say no, lady, because my music is not, it's not DMCA. Whoa! No, well, I can listen to talk radio, but the problem is if I put the radio on in GTA and it plays a song that's DMCA'd, I get claimed on YouTube when I post the VOD, and I don't want to deal with that. So, we chilled to some DrMick Live. Or DrMick. I'm not DrMick Live anymore. It is a really great soundtrack. Have you heard of delayed life syndrome? I just found out about it. I have no idea what that is. I've never heard of it before. So I unfortunately don't have any commentary on it. Or maybe if I do know what it is, I don't know it by that name. But it does not stand out to me, so unfortunately I'm not going to be able to be very helpful on that. We rolling. If only Route 1 was ever this, like, open. Just laughed out loud at one comment on your TikTok. My guy played GTA 5, got a PhD, and GTA 6 still hasn't come out. I have not seen that comment, but that comment is golden. It's so true. So true. I got a master's degree and a PhD since this came out. Because this came out in 2013. And I graduated with my master's in 2014 and my PhD in 2017. So not only that, I got my master's, my PhD, and I worked as an assistant professor, quit that job, and opened my own private practice in the time since GTA. And GTA 6 still isn't out. Oh boy. All right, here we go. Music down. Fort Zancudo. Oh, this is... We're literally coming up on a military base. There's no way they're gonna let me in. Oh man, how do we want to do this? I was actually, you want some real crazy context to this? I wasn't even dating my wife yet when this game came out. My wife and I started dating in 2014. Come out just in time for my retirement party, right? Yeah, whenever I sell my business. Honestly, Grand Theft Auto 6 will probably be amazing. Rockstar doesn't really miss. I need like a motorcycle. Here we go. You there. Hey, you.
Give me the fucking light!
Oh! Oh, shit! The guy saw me take a sniper rifle out and was like, I'm gonna help my homie out. Hey. Damn it. Dude. Hey. Hey. God damn it. I just need a motorcycle, man. It's all I need. I just need a motorcycle. And I'm willing to shoot for it if I have to. There. You. Off the bike. No. No. No!
Well, shit.
This is going terribly. DrMick just tried. I just want a motorcycle! Alright, I didn't kill him. I only paralyzed him. I'm so sorry, man. I needed a bike. And I'm getting really tired of how long it's taken to happen.
Lucky miss!
Alright. Let's try going this direction. Beautiful day. California. It's a ridiculous saga of events. Just trying to get on bikes, man. I just want one bike. Alright, this has got to be the way. This seems like the better route here. Sounds cool, Neuro. Thanks for the 100 bits, Stevie. Someone who owns their own practice, what would be some difficulties of you working in a primary care office as a therapist? I know there's entirely different coding, billing designations, but anything... Oh, God, I have no idea. I have no idea how to answer that, Stevie. I don't work in a primary care office. I imagine that all works differently depending on the electronic health record system they use. I have no idea. Alright, kill the music. There's gotta be a way in. Like a ramp or something, maybe? Oop. Pulling the gun's not a good idea. I don't want to do that. Alright, we gotta think critically here. There we go. Yeah, put a helmet on, Trevor. Safety first, buddy. Ooh, I thought this was maybe like a sewer system or something that we could use. Ooh, this has promise. Let's take a look here. Maybe? No, maybe not. I don't think we're going to be able to get in. Oh god, am I going to kill Trevor again? Oh no. Okay, there we go. This is not the way. This is not the way. Yeah, we got like tanks and shit in there. What's up, Katie? Yeah, this is not okay. We're gonna get this. Oh god, oh god. There we go. Alright. This is why we needed a bike. I don't know though. If I hit this hard enough, oh yeah, that'll do it. Okay, so. Oh, this is gonna be so intense. Alright, let's back it up. Oh, this is gonna be... We're starting all the way up top. We're gonna get a lot of speed, and we're gonna hope that's enough of a ramp. I didn't go to school for physics. I think that's good enough. Alright, here we go. Oh, baby. Control. Good. Control. Oh, yeah! Let's go. We gotta haul ass. Hurry. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Hope they left the keys in it. Come on. Oh, please be bulletproof. I forgot how to take off. There we go. Oh, wait. Whoa. I have no idea how you lose another chopper other than to just, like, launch missiles at it and take it. Oh, wait, we lost. Wow. Yeah, it just gave up. All right, guys, it's out of our jurisdiction in airspace now. Don't worry about it.
He's an unwieldy thing if Michael don't get those lessons.
How you doing, Trev?
Fine. For a guy who just went into an air base and stole a chopper, are we ready to go on this thing?
If it's a heavy lift chopper, then yeah, I'll get everything ready and I'll call you.
All right.
That went actually pretty smooth after we figured that out. Good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Nice and easy. I did it with my bike helmet on. Hell yeah. I love it. Okay. Well, easy peasy. Now let's go take this plane back. Need you all on the lot in El Burro Heights for a face-to-face. Don't be late. Screw you, Steve. Let's see. We could go hunting with Cletus, I guess, while we're here. That actually doesn't seem like a bad idea, although I really want to do the heist. Let's go hunt with Cletus. Maybe by the time we finish hunting with Cletus, it'll be time to do the heist. Go figure. If you'd have asked me which one I was more likely to die on, swimming after I got the submarine in the water, or stealing a chopper from a military base.
Wait!
So, it looks like we're ready to go with everything. Floyd don't think it's a good idea for us to meet at the condo, so maybe we should...
Tell Floyd it is a good idea to meet at the condo. It's a great idea. And tell him we need chips and dip and prostitutes.
Interesting combo. Chip, dip, and prostitutes. All right. So we're going there. All right, let's go. Let's take a plane. Plane's gonna be a lot faster. No beer. No, just chips, dips, and prostitute. Come on, we're spending all that. If we're spending that much money on sex work, what? I don't want to do this. Ugh. I don't want to do that. I want to take a plane. I guess we're taking a chopper then. It's not French onion, I don't want it. All right. Let's rock. Fly over the prison. A nice view of Los Santos here at night. Nero, thank you for the gifted sub. Appreciate that, friend. Go get it done. Physics of this guy versus the military chopper. Something else. Look how beautiful. God, it's just so pretty. Look how beautiful Los Santos is, man. That is really something. All these years later. Like I'm playing Flight Simulator. All right, Floyd, I'm coming in hot, buddy. We're gonna land on those tennis courts. Perfect place to land your helicopter. Actually, maybe we landed on the beach. It's maybe a little bit better. All right, easy peasy. That's how you do it, right there. Should be fine there, huh?
Hi there, Mr. Richards.
Hey! Love the shoes!
Thank you. Surprised to see so many sex workers in this neck of the woods. Let's go.
Wait! Floyd! One of you shits must be here.
Hello, Trevor. I missed you.
Hello, Wade. I missed you too.
Hello, Trevor.
Oh, there. Hey, Hot Lips, where you been hiding?
Nowhere.
I got a knot the size of a baseball in here, all right? Needs a little, loosening up, all right?
Oh.
Massage me, motherfucker! Good, good.
Trevor's hard at work, huh?
Where's the surrogate child?
Who?
The boy! The stars in his eyes.
Not like that.
What's not like that?
Oh, hey! Hey there, you and him, the old father-son issues? Gives me the fucking creeps.
How's the leg rub?
Oh, it's excellent! Fuck, you wanna go?
No, I'm good, dog.
Hey, I called you boys here to discuss this job that I've been planning.
The fuck are you talking about?
Shut the fuck up, Michael, all right? You owe me.
Hey, did you talk to Lester?
I called him. He's in the hospital or something, all right? We keep him out and we get 20%. Well, unless, of course, you go states again and have me arrested.
Hey, wasn't like that.
Better not have been.
I mean, like, you give a fuck.
Oh, see, I give a fuck, Michael. It's a position, a fucking viewpoint, all right? Like God, like evolution, like anything else. Sunshine, boredom, lies, that's what we got. Other people, they have other worlds, but for me, I'm like a vulture just circling the desert looking for fucking corpses, you know, a carrion-eating motherfucker. Do you understand that?
Wow. Woo! Bravo, you fucking idiot.
Man, I still don't get the score. What's the fucking plan?
We got Floyd, all right? Now, Floyd's got... Not the... Fuck! Get out of here, all right? Now, Floyd here works at the port. He puts me onto Merryweather's security, who were running some tests out at sea for Uncle Sam. We're gonna take whatever it is they're testing. Now, got a couple buyers lined up. I guarantee no problems, no major heat. Let's get going, all right? Let's take our slightly past it vibe to an airfield where I got a sub, got a chopper, I got everything we need. All right, let's do this, you fucks!
And they go. Wow.
Sandy Shores Airfield, if you please.
Find a 4-seater vehicle. God. All right. This looks good.
Oh, fuck! It's happening!
Get out.
Dwarf dicks! That's it, I'm calling the cops!
Take our hybrid, fellas.
Sandy Shores. That's quite a distance.
What's with this guy?
Man, I didn't realize we was going all the way out there either.
Wait, really? I got the heat on me? Oh, come on. Come on. It's just a hybrid. I've stolen worse. Just chill here for a second, fellas. Let's turn the headlights off. We'll stop caring in a minute.
Yeah, honey, of course. You can tell me anything. Yeah, I remember. I think he's fucking crazy, and you should dump his lazy ass. Be strong, and call me straight after.
Seriously?
I've been
Thank
told
you.
your generation are work shy, repeatedly. But this is the first time I've seen it for myself. You won't leave the city for the biggest take of your life?
Man, it's not like that.
Well, what is it like, huh? You think the world owes you a living? You want money and respect, but you won't cross the street to get it.
That useless millennial shit is more of a middle-class thing. Where I'm from, hustling is still hustling. And going halfway across the state is still, going halfway across the state.
Yeah, well, Sandy Shores is the global headquarters for TP Inc., okay? So we gotta make the trip.
TP Inc.
Trevor Phillips Industries. My company.
You mean incorporated?
Industries or incorporated? If it's TP Inc., it'd be Trevor Phillips Incorporated. Just saying.
You're mocking me. Nice. Is it so strange that I've made a success of my life? I know that wasn't what you wanted for me when you ran off, but still.
Trevor.
It's a business, Michael, an honest American business, and there aren't many of them left. Hey, you know this airstrip we're going to, we're managing it.
Yeah, I hate to think what you did to the last managers.
The Lost MC LLP experienced an unexpected downturn. We had to step in.
The Lost Motorcycle Club. Yeah, you're a serious businessman, T.
I cannot believe this. The hard-working entrepreneur is getting shit from a guy so lazy he retired in his 30s. And then from this other guy whose sense of entitlement is so strong, he asks how far we had to travel when he's offered a job he ain't even qualified to do. This is why the country is screwed. There's not enough me's
There's too many yous.
This is a legitimate frame that many folks work off of. Trevor's not wrong. Trevor values hard work. That's basically what he's saying, that if you want to be successful, you should work for it. And Trevor works his ass off. He does make good money. There's plenty of folks that work their ass off and don't make any money. And something that a lot of folks, particularly impoverished folks, and particularly folks in rural areas, part of the reason they get disenfranchised with various systems is because they work their ass off for what they perceive as the ability for other people to not have to work as hard and to make more money and to have more status. In some ways, they're correct. In some ways, they aren't. Trevor's mindset here of, like, you know, Franklin, like, really, that's what you're gonna bitch about, that you have to travel all this way? Like, if you want the dividends, you got to put in the work. You know, Michael, you're lazy because you retired in your 30s because you made so much money. I'm the entrepreneur here. I'm the one that's working hard. I'm the one that's getting screwed. Is not totally off base of a large segment of folks. And I'm not saying whether those folks are right or wrong. I'm just saying that, like, Trevor's perspective here is not entirely wrong. Like, this is a very complex thing. That Michael would look potentially lazy in the eyes of Trevor. Even though what Trevor's doing is not great, he is working hard. He is thinking. He is planning logistics. He does have people that work for him. Franklin does the same thing. What Franklin was doing for Simeon in the very beginning of the game, like, that's hard work, even though it's not great work. It's just different work in different contexts. And when we pigeonhole people against each other, you sort of lose sight of the fact that, like, there really is not a large segment. There is a small segment that does way less work and has way more resources and doesn't want people to notice that that's happening. It's way better to have infighting amongst people like Trevor and Franklin than it is for them to all come together and push upward. And that is systemically pushed out in real life, very effective ways. Get people infighting and they don't pay attention to hierarchical structures.
Yeah, a country full of yous. That's just what this world needs.
Shit would get done. It would be Darwinian.
Hey, look, dude, we helping you out. But if you think you'd be better off on your own...
No, hey, look, hey.
Nice, Franklin.
Right. We have a score to take. There is profit to be made. I mean, don't that beat getting picked up by G-men and forced to work for free?
Yeah, all right. Talk us through exactly what's going on.
We're going out to Sandy Shores.
I know that part.
My guys will meet us there. They'll have the submarine. I'm gonna get into said submarine that... Wait, hold on. You had the flying lessons, right?
Ah, the flying lessons. Right. You know, I was gonna have them, and then...
Oh, you total idiot!
Hey, what's the next part of the plan?
There's an army chopper at the airfield. You're both getting into it. Michael's flying. He's gonna take off, pick up the submarine with me in it, and flying out to a point off the coast. You're gonna drop me into the ocean. I'll pilot the sub down to find the device the government's been testing. I'll get it, surface, you'll fly me back to the airfield.
What kind of device?
What kind doesn't matter. How much will be paid for it does matter.
These are government scientists we're robbing.
I said at the condo. The tests are being run by Merryweather Security Consulting.
Ah, yes, the mercenaries. Fresh from fighting our secret oil wars. Should be very relaxing.
If stealing a prototype like this from the government was relaxing, then everyone would be doing it. As it stands, we've got an opportunity to mint some serious coin.
Whoa. There's easier ways. I mean, this sounds extreme, T, even for you. Can't we rethink? I mean, how deep are you into it?
How deep? I've got a sub, I've got a big helicopter. I've been researching this since I got to LS. Those guys, Wade and his cousin Floyd, are expecting a paycheck. Same with my intel guy, Ron Jakowski, who
is a damn sight better than Lester, I might add.
Okay.
There it is. There it is. Right? Back when we talked about Trevor trusts Ron, he wouldn't take Ron on stuff if he didn't trust him. It's right there. He trusts Ron even more than Lester. And from what we've seen of Lester, Lester's a pretty competent dude. I also love how Franklin and Michael are questioning this while they're in the car on the way there. Like, they're obviously going to do this. They didn't ask enough questions. If any of this was reasonable, they wouldn't do any of this. It's just outrageous. Trevor respects Ron. I also think it's very interesting that he uses Wade and Floyd as a way to appeal to potentially like Michael's desire to take care of by saying, they're banking on a paycheck too. Make other people that are involved in this sympathetic figures. And again, all of this is used to cultivate a narrative that justifies everything we're about to do. People can talk themselves into just about anything. They really can. And this is the origin of it. This is how you do it. It's cost sunk. It's putting a bunch of cognitive energy into it. It's crafting stories that make people sympathetic figures, that make us the victims here. We're the good guys going against a larger structure that's really problematic. And in some ways, maybe that's true. In other ways, like, ugh, this is a lot. And so let's get to a point where we can justify our actions. It makes it easier for us to pull it off. If we think too hard about it, yikes.
Fine. I'll go along with it. Listen, Frank, if you want out, I understand.
No, I'm good. I could do with a paycheck.
That's the spirit!
Completely patriotic beard. Nice. Here we go. This is going to be wild. Although we took our nice silent hybrid all the way here. God, we flew all the way back there just to get them and drive back here. Jesus.
Hey, here's the sub. Floyd, wait in the hangar.
I guess this is our chopper.
Oh, baby. Michael is going to fly this chopper. Use the grappling hook to pick up the submarine.
There's a rig attached to your chopper. Hover low over the submarine and they'll connect. Hover over me and it'll connect. I wish you'd done the flying lessons like I told you, but no, nobody can tell Michael anything. The sub's back here!
I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. First person.
Fly low over the submarine and it'll hook up. Hover low above the submarine. Can you handle that, Michael?
No,
Where
I very clearly can't. Oh my god.
Frank, you want to help him with the stick? He needs to be hovering just above the sub.
This is so hard.
Get the chopper over the submarine and they'll hook together.
I know, Trevor. Oh my god.
Hover over me and it'll connect.
Oh my god, how precise does this have to be? We're gonna be here all night.
Whoa, hello! Where you going, Michael? Fly low over the submarine and it'll hook up.
Oh, cool. All right, good.
Easier to if you didn't smack me around. I'll do what I can.
That would be a crashed aircraft, yes.
Company name sprayed all over this chopper. But,
Oh,
everything
man.
else about it says military. Yep, I got it from the military base. And there's all this military hardware in the back.
Damn it.
Guns and whatnot. Mm-hmm. If this thing gets hot, that'll come in handy. Hey, I thought it wasn't getting hot. You said no major heat. In fact, you guaranteed it. It's a score, Michael. Even if you don't anticipate heat, you prepare for it. That's the code. That's why I don't take scores. Not anymore. I'm out of the game, man. What am I doing? Oh, really? You don't take scores? No, not anymore. What say you, Franklin? I say this is a conversation between you two. So, what?
That was awesome. That, my friends, is how you de-triangulate yourself. See, Trevor and Michael, pretty level in the hierarchical structure, and I think that we would still say that Michael is higher, and I think Trevor knows that, and so Trevor's doing his thing. He's poking, he's prodding. Michael is relatively immovable here, and so Trevor does what so many people do as anxiety builds up between themselves and another person. He tries to pull Franklin in to build some weight to his argument, to push the narrative that he's right, to gain more power. And Franklin says, nope, that sounds to me like a conversation between the two of you, which is exactly what you do. You take the anxiety of the dyad, you grab it, and you push it back into them and say, that's not something I'm going to get involved in. That's for the two of you to figure out. Now, if they were asking like Franklin's opinion on something, or if it was something that had to do with the mission itself, yeah, maybe we hear Franklin's input. What's his perception of a thing? But to pull him in like that, Franklin's recognition that that was like a power move to try to get one over on Michael, Franklin says, no, I'm not getting in the middle of that, which is a beautiful boundary and is one that if he continues to maintain, he ends up actually having a lot of power in the relationship. It also shows that there's a bit of respect there between Trevor and Franklin. That Trevor would trust Franklin to boost his argument, given that he hasn't really run on any intimidation on Franklin, I think says a lot about what Trevor thinks about Franklin at this point. Good on Franklin there, man. That was solid. Absolutely beautiful.
You guys then at the Rockford Hills Jewel Store. Hey, that's right around the corner from my house, T. I might have been there buying something for Amanda. I certainly wasn't robbing it. Oh, okay, oh, my mistake. It was a pretty tight job, though, eh? I mean, the planning was there. They went in, right? They got out clean. I mean, there were some problems, but they kept their heads, right? Yeah, pulled it off. All right. It was us. Of course it was us. Any other clowns would be in Bolingbrook now.
Here we go. Use the Trackify app to locate the device. Okay, glad we have apps available to us to do this.
Reading the signal.
You can track lost government shipments with your Trackify app. Just get it on the App Store. $2.99. Easy peasy.
Alrighty, tighty, McFlighty, I'm down here.
Yes, Bumbler.
My phone's hooked up to the sensors on the sub. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I got an app here that should pick up the signal. It's relaying the diagnostics from this thing. Come on, get to it, man. An ex-Army helicopter hovering by this platform's gonna raise suspicions.
Holy crap, I can't see anything. This is crazy.
Gee, how you doing down there? Ah, I'm staring into the abyss, and I like it, Michael.
just rock so far.
We are right over top of it. How far down are we?
This looks like it, right there. It's bolted to the seafloor. I'm securing it.
Oh, there's a shark.
I have the device. I'm bringing it to the surface.
Hey, man, so, got the thing? What is it?
We'll know what it is when we can run some tests.
Well, what it look like? What you think it is?
Best guess it was hooked into the rock, maybe on a fault line, so could be a seismic suppressor to combat earthquakes and tsunamis, or no, potentially it's like a fusion reactor running on seawater.
Like nuclear?
Yeah, the good kind of nuclear.
And is this what your buyer was after?
Yeah, oh for sure. No, we'll be paid, Frankie. We will be well paid.
I should certainly hope so. Nice to see light again.
Let's go, T. We're waiting on you.
I can only go as fast as the sub allows, Michael. Jesus.
Surface, and we can get out of here.
And everybody in this game is so impatient.
We got your coordinates, man. We're waiting on the surface.
Yep, I'm about 100 feet down, buddy. I'm on my way.
Get up here, man. Hey, once you're topside, we can go.
I know, Michael. Working on it.
Ah, there's the sub. You want me to hook it?
This shit again.
Lift me up. Let's go. You got me. Now come on. Let's go back to the airfield.
There we go.
Push the stick, Michael. We gotta move.
I'm working on it, Trevor.
Using an app on my phone, which means the private army guarding it can find it pretty easy too. Ah, you gotta be joking me.
What? Oh.
And here they are, Merryweather boats coming at speed. Franklin, grab one of those guns and get those guys off our ass.
Jeez.
More boats in the chopper coming from the right. Keep it level, I'm doing this.
Oh, what up, fellas?
Them guys, boom. Here they come. More of these Merryweather choppers right there.
Oh no. Oh.
More choppers coming from behind us. Swing around. Give me a shot at you. Oh, we can't show them that big a target.
What?
Oh, you alright down there, T? Not really, man. Don't do that again. I'll do what I can. What was that, T? I told you! That was Merryweather. Those choppers? And that ain't normal private security guards. Yeah, you're right. I have it on good authority that they're actually a lizard army who've taken human form to do the bidding of the New World Order. I hope you can flip this thing fast, because I don't want to see those reptile buddies of yours ever again.
Woo. Who knew that M249, that's chambered in 556, would make vehicles explode so easily? Now we do here. So far, this is going pretty smooth. Don't mind us, general public. We're just a military chopper transporting a yellow submarine. Nothing to see here. Pretty sure this is out of the cops' jurisdiction. I don't think you call the cops for something like this.
Oh, and good to see you too. What's it been? Huh? 10 years?
After this, the government won't care how long it's been. They're gonna put you and everyone you ever knew on their kill list. And you! I thought you would be smarter than this.
What'd I do?
Stealing a super weapon to sell to the Chinese.
Damn, T. This some nuke or some shit?
I thought you said you spoke to him.
Yeah, I did. Okay? Kind of. I mean, he was all woozy and shit. It doesn't matter, all right? It's done. We've got it.
Well, we could put it back. You drop it in the sea by the time.
You notice Trevor's change in demeanor there? You see that? It's very subtle. But I think important. Trevor's on the ropes here. He's being criticized by Lester and by Michael. Didn't you think this through? Didn't you, like, what the hell did you do? Didn't you talk to him? They're overloading him with power. Trevor went from adult controlled badass to almost like childlike or kidlike, like on the rears here. His eyes got wide. He's become kind of defensive. Like, Trevor is off kilter here because he's being pelted with questions and being asked to explain himself. And remember the conversation he had in the car earlier where he said, I don't know why I'm doing what I'm doing. This speaks to that dynamic that he has between himself and Michael. We don't know much about himself and Lester here, but the two of them being here at once very clearly has an effect on him. His entire demeanor changed. And if you're watching this VOD, I encourage you to rewind and watch this conversation from when Trevor got off the boat, or when Trevor got off the sub. Watch the way that his demeanor changed.
Time to get a salvage operation together.
No!
Oh, so you want a drone circling your trailer?
We'll get you another score, Trevor.
You owe me! Wait, get in that chopper. Listen to whatever this fucking moron has to say.
Okay.
All right, and on that note, I'm out of here. You won't be seeing me back here in a long time.
Hey, we need a score. Remember.
Man, I thought I was done not getting paid for these licks.
Hello? Me too.
I think that's some real internalized self-loathing. Trevor let everyone down. Trevor pulled a score, and nobody agrees with him. And he just got shut down. And he bent to their will. He said, okay, listen to Lester. And we see him get really mad. Probably because of the fact that everybody seems to be so disappointed in him. That's very much I'm an idiot energy. And so I'm going to self-harm by bashing my head into this pallet because I'm an idiot and I deserve to be punished. Not probably consciously going through his mind. Trevor just wants people to value him. He wants people to see him as intelligent and as capable. He wants people to respect him. And I think if we really dug down to it, I think Trevor wants people to respect him not because he demands it, but because he's earned it. And this was a moment where he thought he was going to earn it, and he didn't. He has overcompensated for that by demanding it from people, by creating scenarios where people have to respect him. But it's not the real kind of respect he's looking for. It's not the intimate, connective respect that a lot of people strive for. And he's frustrated with himself. That's my read on it. These relationships matter to him, whether he shows it or not. Michael also goes off with Franklin instead of him. Goes off with his replacement child. Lester's pissed. Wade goes elsewhere. Trevor's left alone. What have I done? I'm a piece of shit. Brought him closer to some inner demons that I think we're probably going to see him shut down for himself. Because he doesn't want to go there. It's really intense stuff. Really intense stuff. And that is where I am going to end part 8. I really appreciate those of you that are watching on YouTube that you made it to the end of this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you continue to watch the series. I hope if part 9's already up that you pop on over to part 9 and keep it going. Leave a comment as always. Like the video. Would really appreciate a sub. You can turn notifications off if you don't want to get those, or you can turn them on if you want to know when the next episode drops. And come check us out on Twitch sometime. And also check all the links down in the description. We'd love to have you. I'll catch you on the next one. Part 9.